thank you very much. Again, my name is Paul McLean. I'm President and CEO of ClarVista Medical. It really is a privilege for me to be here with you today. ClarVista Medical is a privately held clinical and commercial stage ophthalmic device company focused solely on the development of the Harmoni Modular Intraocular Lens System. We are a small company with very large plans to help ophthalmologists navigate the increasingly demanding environment of cataract surgery. You know, it's an interesting time that we live in. It seems as if demographics and higher patient expectations are conspiring to overwhelm ophthalmologists, while simultaneously we're all being asked to do more with less as reimbursement levels are being trimmed throughout the world. And to be clear, innovation will play a critical role in our successful navigation of these challenging times. And if you look at innovation in cataract surgery, we've made great strides in surgical instrumentation and biometry devices, but the fundamental design of the IOL hasn't changed in decades. Sure, we've made advances to the polymer, which has made it foldable, but the fundamental design remains the same. And it's because of these designs we've come to tolerate unpredictable outcomes, complete inflexibility, post-op modification of the cornea, general apathy towards IOL-based treatment of astigmatism and presbyopia, and we tolerate a high rate of PCO development. Incidentally, no matter what advances we make in instrumentation and biometry devices, refractive outcomes will continue to be a challenge for us because traditional IOLs tend to move too much during the healing process. Until we solve for predictable lens position, refractive outcomes will always be somewhat unpredictable. And I think one can argue effectively that the problem is going to get worse before it gets better, as nearly 20 million people in the United States alone have undergone prior refractive surgery, making IOL selection even more challenging. Phrases like refractive surprise, tilt and decentration, effective lens position, and piggyback IOLs have all become commonplace in our collective narrative. But it doesn't have to be this way, and this is what's inspired us at ClarVista to develop the Harmoni Modular Intraocular Lens System to give surgeons more control every time. Let me now introduce you to the Harmoni IOL system. It is a two-component system featuring a base component and an optic component that work together in elegant simplicity. The base component provides a stable and predictable platform inside the capsular bag to securely receive the optic component using traditional surgical tools and techniques. Working in harmony, the two-component system is intended to provide superior and more predictable first-time results, while also offering the flexibility to exchange the optic component at any time. Both components of the Harmoni system are made from the same hydrophobic acrylic polymers and are injected through 2.2 to 2.4 millimeter clear corneal incision. The optic component has been designed to be exchangeable at any point in time during the patient's life without manipulation of the base component or the delicate capsular bag. The optic component can be exchanged to optimize both short-term and long-term refractive results and is also designed to be rotatable to optimize astigmatism correction. The design of the Harmoni Modular IOL system has the flexibility to incorporate a variety of different optic components, including monofocal, toric, advanced multifocal, and extended depth of focus options so that vision can be fine-tuned to the patient's needs. You know, we've been working on this technology for quite some time now. We founded the company in 2012 with our A-round financing, and we quickly turned our attention to business planning, IP development, and design of the first-generation Harmoni system. In 2013 and 14, we completed our first human trial, enrolling 31 patients and following them for 12 months. 2015 has been a very productive year for us thus far. We've completed our B-round financing in the early part of the year. We've achieved CE mark and ISO certification. We've received our first 2 issued U.S. patents, and we're now compiling 2-year data on our first-in-human study. And importantly, we've started enrollment on a series of trials that will be used to support our U.S. approval pathway. Importantly, we now have an extended team of over 25 people working to advance the ClarVista mission on a daily basis. And looking ahead to the next couple of years, we'll complete enrollment on the series of trials that I told you about, and we will seek approval to start our U.S. pivotal trial. You know, I mentioned previously our first-in-human trial. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. We ran a very thorough first-in-human trial. It's a multi-center randomized trial, and 31 patients were enrolled, all with bilateral cataracts. In one eye, we put the Harmoni lens system, and in the other eye, we implanted a market-leading control IOL. We followed patients for 12 months, and we did optic exchanges on patients in the Harmoni group where the physician felt an enhanced outcome could be achieved. In summary, we learned quite a number of things in this trial. First, the Harmoni system is safe. We had 0 serious device-related adverse events. Second, we were able to confirm that the implantation is very straightforward, as we had 100% implant success and all implanting physicians quickly mastered the techniques and were efficiently doing cases. Third, we observed that the Harmoni system is very stable during the healing process and moves much less than traditional IOLs. Importantly, we also confirmed that the Harmoni optic is easy to exchange and that vision is easy to optimize with postoperative exchange because the base component provides a very stable platform, essentially eliminating the variable of lens position. We are very pleased with the results of this study. Let me take you through a little bit more detail here. Visual acuity, both best corrected and uncorrected, were very good and on par with the control group. During the healing process, as I mentioned before, the Harmoni system was more stable, which we should be able to translate into better first-time outcomes as we go forward. We did 5 optic exchanges in the Harmoni arm to correct residual error, all at about the 3-month post-op mark. And we confirmed that the base gives a very stable platform for exchanges, and all patients' refraction improved. Additionally, due to the unique design, we've been able to demonstrate superior PCO performance in the industry standard preclinical model, which we believe will translate into humans. Traditional IOLs are simply no longer able to meet the high expectations of patients and physicians. Ophthalmologists should be able to easily align the toric meridian independent of haptic alignment without manipulation of the capsular bag. And you should be able to do this both intraoperatively and postoperatively. You should be able to easily address a dissatisfied multifocal patient with a change of refraction or a change to a monofocal or a toric. You should be able to provide refractive care for your patients over their lifetime, no matter what change in pathology or lifestyle necessitates the need for a different refraction. And physicians should be in control and in a position to guarantee outcomes and intervene on only the patients that need it. And you should be able to do all of these things without paying more. So in summary, we have a very novel technology that gives clinicians more control every time. Our solution involves familiar tools, techniques, and infrastructure. No new capital equipment or reimbursement codes are required. Clinicians have demonstrated quick and easy implantation through incision sizes as small as 2.2 millimeters. And importantly, our first-in-human study demonstrates that the Harmoni modular IOL system is safe and effective and performs as designed on all counts. Additionally, the Harmoni system is a very extensible technology, and in particular, the added real estate of the base component will allow us to extend the device capabilities well beyond refractive correction. Thank you very much for your kind attention. I look forward to chatting with you further at OIS and Academy, and I'd invite you to join the conversation on IOL design and follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much.